Hey, thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversations with Candace. I do have a podcast. It's normally just audio, but today I decided to go visual. So from now on, I'll be doing my podcast separate from my visual show. The name of this show is called Candid Conversations with Candace. The name of my podcast show is called Chatting with Candace. And today I do have somebody here with me. How about the hunt?
Hi, how y'all doing?
Okay. Today's topic is a very touchy topic. All right. A lot of people ignore this topic because on the news daily, they put all kinds of BS on the news every single day to throw you off the real stuff that's going on around the world. We're talking about missing women, missing children, missing kids, missing boys, missing men. Okay. All right. So nearly 75,000 black girls and women are missing across the country right now. I've been researching all day just to get y'all some accurate information, okay? Each year, 105,229 people go missing per year. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
It's a lot.
This whole city works for folks.
We got 4,432,880 people that went missing globally, never found. Right now, we got a total, well, actually it's more than 24 missing people in Indiana. I mean, and y'all, this is some sad stuff for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this show because a lot of people forget about the people that's missing. And this show is barely, it's to help people find closure. If you see one of these kids that I'm going to put on the show later, if you see, I'm going to show you the visual pictures of them. If you see these children, please contact any police department. It don't matter where you at. Contact the police department. I mean, it's so much. Like when I was researching, I had to take a break. That's how much it is. You know what I'm saying? This stuff will weigh heavy on your heart. You know what I'm saying? Just reading all that stuff. These innocent kids, these innocent babies, they wake up expecting to have a normal day, play with their toys, watch Barney, whatever they do. They expect that when they wake up, but instead of doing that, they get snatched, they get raped, they get beaten, they get taken, and it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair to them. It's not fair to the parents that the public forget about these kids. You know what I'm saying? Just like now, I'm trying to hold it together for y'all now because when I was researching, I'm like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, it's like the world is getting worse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's definitely getting worse. They didn't have that many people missing or gone missing when I was young, man. I mean, it happened sometime, and a lot of times the people wound up back at home or they were just runaways. Now they're winding up missing and they're coming up dead and they're coming up in these sex camps or wherever they doing this sexual predator shit that they doing now, where they take these people and they put them in a bando and then they let all these people come in and have sex with them, pay to have sex with these young girls and boys too now. So yeah, it's real crazy. So it can easily come up a problem for somebody, just going to school or just walking out their front door. Matter of fact, there's even been instances where people have come into people's houses and taken their children right out of their bedroom. That we have those instances where people just right in your house take your kids. Like who came? Just take your kid out. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, you go to sleep, you got a kid, you wake up, you ain't got no kid no more. And they taking infants, and it just don't matter anymore. So many people now, the population has grown so much, so there's more room for more weirdos and more strange people, more murderers, period, more troubled people and people with psychological problems like that. The numbers are astronomical right now, and with the states not being able or not housing them like they used to. They used to be in institutions, or you could take them to an institution, get some help, and they would house them. They're not housing them now. They're trying to do a lot of outpatient stuff, and these people are just randomly around the cities and lingering. Some of them are homeless. Some of them are just dangerous, just lingering around, hurting people. And the government knows that they're out there. They know they have a problem. It just seems that they
Not
should
only
do
that,
something.
and you know what else was crazy? When I was doing my research, like you Google something, other stuff pop up. Now all these females and men being going around here claiming their own baby. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if they ever reached out to their family members or if their family members paid attention to them. Because if you're a close relative, you could sound or you can hear the sound of somebody's voice, the tone of somebody's voice as, when they're distressed and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only that, we got to remember that the fire stations and police offices do have safe places. And the safe places for you to put your baby in if you're in distress, if you don't want your baby, because I'd rather see them in a safe place than dead, rape. It's just too much of that going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, the reason for me to do this show is to bring either these kids home or to bring these parents justice. By you seeing the visual of these kids, you'll be able to identify them if you see them. So later on in the show, I am going to be showing clips of some kids that has been gone missing. You know what I'm saying? The other day, a little girl went missing from her own birthday party.
3 years old.
They found her, y'all. They found her.
Wasn't good.
They found her in a dumpster. They got a couple. I'm not sure if they're a couple or
It's
what.
couple.
But they got them right now. They got them.
Yeah.
It's sad. Everyday people living their everyday lives, but instead of them being able to enjoy life, they got to experience hatred from somewhere else. Whether these people then brought hatred from their childhood or whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like the other day, I walked out of City Trends in Maryville, Indiana, and I just happened to look at the little flyer that was on the window. So apparently a 17-year-old boy got gunned down in Maryville, Indiana. 17-year-old. He said he was just, the paper said he was just walking out the door, walking down the street, and he got gunned down. Like, I don't even know what's going on or why we so full of hate. You know what I'm saying?
Good question. People are product of the environment. Most people that go through something have this unnurtured childhood, drama with the parents and people in the family and stuff like that, abuse, sexual abuse. It breeds. Sexual abuse is one thing that breeds its own. It's an ugly thing, but it breeds its own. Once somebody's been sexually abused, they're destined to be an abuser. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying if you look it up scientifically, if somebody becomes abused, they believe that this is how life. We only know what we know, basically.
Right.
We only know what we know. If that's what you know, and that's the only thing you know, you don't think nothing's wrong. Because there are only three types of people in the world: people that know, people that don't know, and people that don't know that they don't know. And in most cases, when there's abuse or something like that, the people are so young, or the children are so young, that they don't know that this ain't supposed to happen to them. So they grow up thinking it's okay, and a lot of I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, but I'm 51 years old. I'm gonna say it. This is what I see as my opinion. A lot of homosexuals go through the same thing where they were abused when they were children. A lot of them, probably like 70, 80%, I think the number was, that have been abused in some kind of case, sexually abused. And they say that part just felt right to them, being with the person of the same sex after they had done that, because that's all that they knew. So we know that there's somewhat of a psychological effect. Now they say people are born like this, born with homosexuality, and indeed, now it may be true at this particular point. But at some point, I don't believe it. I didn't believe it was true. But I'll tell you why I believe it. Well, I'm getting off topic a little bit. For another discussion. Candace, you have to bring me back for that one. But at any rate, we do have a lot of people missing, and it's pretty sad that people would just take your loved ones and disappear with them, and through whatever it is they're doing to them. A lot of these people, some of them are runaways, but why are they running? Why are they running away? Why are they disappearing? Is it because of abuse? At the back end of it, is it because of the inside abuse inside the household?
And for all you that don't know, I'm from Gary, Indiana. So today I actually had a chance to do some research on some Gary people that was missing. So a young man, I'm not going to call him a boy, a young man by the name of Kareem Ayanya, and I'm not even sure if I'm saying his name right. He's been missing since January 29, 2018. He was 23 years old. He came missing out of Black Oak in Gary, Indiana. Again, his name is Kareem Ayana. He's missing. Age 23 at the time he went missing. That was January 29, 2018. Kavion Cooks. He's been missing since February 15, 2018. He was 17 years old. He came missing out of the Glen Park area. Now again, I will post pics at the end of this episode right here. It's and then they got a multiple missing people. And I remember in October I had a Stop the Violence events where I did mention Diamond Byron and King Walker, the lady that had a little mental illness that disappeared with the little boy. They've been missing since July 25th, 2015. And they haven't found them yet. At the time, Diamond was 21 and King was only 2 years old. So if you have any information on any of them names that I said, remember you could go to any police department or you could call any police department and have that taken care of. You know what I'm saying? People just want their people brought back home to safety and to justice. You know what I'm saying? We don't need any more people dying. It's just so much. It's just so much. You can't even go outside your house no more. You can't even send your kids to the store. Excuse me for pausing, but man, I got so much on my mind about this. How about them 7 girls that died here in Gary? I don't know if he was a serial killer or what, but I say right down the street on Central Drive, on 19th and Central Drive, when this happened. They found some girls in the house. The man had killed 7 girls. So they found them in Gary and in Hammond. So one of them was 35-year-old Anaya Jones. The other one was 28-year-old Tierra Bailey. Then we got the 36-year-old Christine Williams. And then we got a 19-year-old Africa Hardy. When I say I was researching for y'all to give y'all some accurate information and names, I was really literally up all morning trying to give y'all some information because I want y'all to know, or I want these parents to know that, hey, we still got them. You know what I'm saying? Because they put all kinds of news on every single day. News that got nothing to do with nothing. Just to throw you off of what's happening and going on around the world. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I know I'm not the only one who feel that way. Like, the news, y'all be on one topic one day, then the next day be on something else and y'all jump all over there. No. We got to stay focused. And then I hear about some stuff that I only thought happened in the movies.
What's that?
they snatching organs out of people once they kill them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're doing
And
it.
that's crazy. Like, what you, what are they doing with these organs? It's crazy. Like, what are y'all doing with these organs?
Sell it to
Don't
the
even
highest
answer me.
bidder.
I don't want you to answer me. Don't answer me. I really don't even want to answer to
You don't wanna
that.
know.
Because if you answer that, you might be one of them people that's actually doing the stuff.
Girl, please. You crazy.
Ooh,
No,
it's crazy.
just informed about what's going on around you. Yeah, I ain't taking no organs out.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying I don't want the people that's watching to answer me.
Oh. You think they watching? I hope not. Bring them home. What in the world? Y'all taking organs now?
You know what?
Hey, can I get your spleen?
Now, this is a very serious subject, and this Bible verse, I don't know why this Bible verse popped in my head, and I'm talking about missing people and all that and all this hatred. You know what I'm saying? John 10:10, that you know the thief only comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but God said he came to give life and give it more abundantly. So right now what I'm thinking is going on, I mean, I'm not sure, like, because I attend church sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big church person, but something is going on. I'm not even sure, like, is there something, is if we're in a spiritual warfare, and I'm not just talking about us individual, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the whole world, like what's going on. And just to name a few more people, because I don't want to leave nobody out. We got a Mary Owens, okay, y'all. She came up missing October 2nd, 2017. She came up missing at the age of 28. And again, she came up missing in Alabama, Indiana. Juanita Gardner, age 64. She came up missing out of Indianapolis, Indiana. She came up missing September 15th, 2017. Now that's, I mean, it's just crazy. We gotta, I'm just trying to give y'all some names, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all hear these names, just know these are the people that's missing. We got a Shania Anderson. May 2019, she went missing from Chicago at the age of 16. So she's still 16 right now. We got Dion Wesley Anderson. He came up missing May 8, 2019 from Chicago, Illinois. And he's now 11. They're getting younger and younger, y'all. Younger and younger. So we got a Javion Barlow, and you'll see the baby. That's the baby that's going to be on the screen. When you see him, you're like, oh, he is so adorable. Somebody took him. July 15, 2019, missing from Chicago, Illinois. He's just now turning 6 months. It's sad. Not only is it sad, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, like, I mean, like, when I was researching all this, I was like, man, what can I do to help bring these children home? You know what I'm saying? Because my topic today, and for real, my topic today was going to be something different, but then I came back home and went to sleep and woke up, and these missing kids was on my mind so much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, I turned on the news today, and Donald Trump was on the news again today, because he always on the news, right? So, but I turned on the news today, and Donald Trump was on there, whatever. But they bypassed the little girl that came up missing at the birthday party. They actually also bypassed another little girl that they found missing. She was found missing in her garbage. I mean, in a desert somewhere. And I think she was like 2 or 3. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I get y'all her name. I might have to go into my gallery to actually get y'all her name. As y'all see, it's already dinner time too. But give me 1 second. So I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what that little girl name is in a few seconds, okay? You can talk, baby.
Yeah.
Look, he ain't got nothing to say. He got that food in front of him.
Plate. Nah, I got something to say about this topic. Is because over the years, I've had a couple of friends come up missing, and it didn't turn out well at the back end. I mean, when someone's missing, and just it's such a you just get no closure from that when someone's missing, and it's years and years and years. I mean, cold case, whatever you want to call it, can be very hurtful and stressful. And if you're going through something like that, you need to reach out to someone, seek some help from your local psychiatrist or the hospital, or maybe a family member, somebody to talk to. It's always good to talk these things through. You get a better feel for what's going on, and it kind of leaves you in a place where you can actually deal with it. Because you're never going to be able to fully deal with it alone. You have to have a support group. So find somebody to talk to, somebody to be around. And let's not forget about these people, because they're still there. They still haven't been found. Their family members are still hurting from. It's just like it happened yesterday to these people. Even though it's been years going by, when somebody's just not there. One day you're hearing it, now you're not there. For any human being, that's got to be a traumatic, desolate, lonely feeling to have going on, and not know what that person went through or is still going through. Because a lot of these people, in the way today is set up, a lot of these people could still be alive. Look around your neighborhood. Look at the weirdos in your neighborhood, and watch their behavior, and see. You gotta pay attention to the environment around you. I mean, it could be your next door. Remember the guy that had all the people in the basement, and he was having sex with them and beating them up and feeding them and everything. I remember the what was that girl? The girl in California. The guy had her in the backyard for 9 years, and he had the mother, and she had kids by him, and everything. His wife knew he had kids, like he had grandkids. His own.
It's just
crazy.
sticking me to my stomach. Even
you have to
talk about this, y'all. I could not find the baby name or where she came missing from, but it is going to be in the slides along with her photo. Like I said, you're gonna see a visual. I'm not even sure how many children I was able to put on the slide. You know what I'm saying? But most of the children that I know was not on the slide. I didn't name. So if you see these children, y'all could go back and check them out. See if y'all see them, if they in school somewhere in your town. Because sometimes the fathers be taking kids, you know what I'm saying, because they be bitter or however you want to look at it. Like, we got it's a dude named Brandon Coliso. He's 18. He went missing October 1st, 2019 from Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, mamas take kids too.
Yeah, okay. They do.
Just put it on me.
And then we got a Jane Doe and Gary. This little girl was actually found by some utility workers. She was tied up and beaten, raped, and shot. Now, she's a Jane Doe, but actually they got somebody that's coming in. I read today, they got somebody that they took a DNA test to make sure that she was the mom or whatever, because she was staying with her auntie. So the lady's coming in to take a DNA test, and they ready for forensics to come back with the DNA sample to see if she's her actual daughter. Malik Burbridge was missing out of Illinois. He went missing 10/6/2019. And what's today's date? That wasn't even that long ago, guys.
A couple of weeks.
Age 15. That wasn't even that long ago. Just think he was just at home with his parents. Wow. Then we got one missing 5/6/2019. A little girl. I mean, she's 17, but she's still somebody's baby. That's somebody's baby.
Yeah, real baby right here.
And then we got a Javion Barlow, which I said his name earlier. That's the little baby I said now, 6 months. He went missing from Chicago, Illinois. I mean, it's just so many of them. We got a Shania Anderson. I mentioned her earlier. I mean, it's just so many kids and grown women that we got. We got a Lamaya. Let me see if I go back. Lamaya Puckett. She was missing out in Indianapolis, age 18. Boy, 3 years ago, this one I was just talking to y'all about too. Diamond Bynum and nephew King Walker disappeared without a trace. Man, it's crazy. We got a Michaela Randall disappeared from Oak Park, Michigan on October 1st, 2012. The police believe she left on her own accord. Man, some of these kids, some of these children do run away.
Yep.
But that still don't make it okay for you to do something to them. You know what I'm saying? Some kids believe that they could have better on their own or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to get out there and find out for themselves. But these, you got to start teaching your kid. Man, y'all got to start teaching them.
Yeah.
The grass is not greener on the outside. I don't care how green that grass appears to be. It ain't greener than the grass they already at. Actually, they grass might have some mud and oil in it. You never know. But I just want to thank y'all so much for even taking the time out your busy schedule to watch tonight's show. Like I said, it's some visual of the kids about to come up now. Please don't tune off without seeing the kids.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I just want to bring justice to these people moms. I just want to bring these kids home safely.
You never know when these people gonna turn up. They might have made them start a whole new life. It could be your next door neighbor. So be diligent and visual, and if you see something, report something. Don't be afraid to let people know you be doing the right thing by getting these people back to their rightful folks and their kin folks, so that they could live a life that was planned out for them.
Again, you can catch me on my podcast, Chatting with Candace. Everywhere that podcast is available, Google, Apple, anywhere. I'm on all podcasts.
You can catch me on Instagram at High Chief Hiawatha, or you can catch me on YouTube and see some of my comedy there and announcements for my show at Hiawatha.talktv. That's HIAWATHA.talktv. You can also hit me on Facebook at Hiawatha Hunt. Thanks for having me, Candace. I love when you have me in to be your co-host. It's been a great time here with you discussing this, even though it's been a sad situation to discuss. But I feel like we moved some people. We might move some people towards finding some of these people or help. If we can help, if we just find some information about one of these people, then we've done our part as citizens of this great country to ensure the safety and take on our responsibility as citizens to help one another out.
And as I'm sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook, Comedian Candace Coleman. You can find me on YouTube, Royal Comedian. My book is now available on Amazon Kindle. It's called The Mother's Cry. I'm writing a script for a movie right now. That's how you can reach me. If you want to leave me a voicemail, and I'm saying if you have any questions about tonight's show, that's how you can reach me. If you have any questions about any upcoming shows, because my shows is not going to be sad all the time. I'm going to have different people on my show. We're going to have comedians. I'm going to have entertainers, rappers. I'm going to have all kinds of stuff. My show going to be fun. I just, like I said again, I just want to thank you for tuning in to Candid Conversation with Candace. Have a peaceful night. Love y'all.
Good night.